And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Okay, welcome to this Tuesday's edition of Alaska Weather. Up first here, fire danger graphic for today, some much cooler temperatures, cloudier skies, moisture, like Chuck Yitzhak picked up a 24-hour rainfall amount of about half an inch of rain with some showers and thunderstorms that moved through. So that's really knocked down the fire danger here over the eastern interior. Still some areas of high to very high fire danger. A little bit of high in the Copper River Basin. North Slope still pretty dry up in that area. Satellite imagery showing clouds moving in today. A lot of clouds. Low pressure continues over the northern Bering Sea. That keeps sending surges of moisture into the west and southwest interior. Some more moisture tracking northwestward here across the eastern part of the state from the northeast Gulf there, all the way out to the Arctic coast. Mostly clouds up in that area. Not much in the way of precipitation. And afternoon thunderstorms developing in a couple of bands, one right through here and another one right up through there and toward the Brooks Range area. Kind of showery and cloudy for the Panhandle. On the chart today, there's that persistent, slowly weakening low there southwest of St. Lawrence Island. A new low developed here and tracked into Bristol Bay, bringing rain and not much in the way of winds, just rain periods of down across the Alaska Peninsula. A few showers around Kodiak today. Also cleared out earlier with temperatures reaching 70 degrees at Seward with some north winds and sunshine today. Otherwise, kind of a cloudy, showery day across southern Alaska. Smoky conditions continued up over the central eastern interior areas all the way up to the North Slope. And again, cooler temperatures, showers a little more widespread. Definitely clouds more widespread there. And looking ahead to tonight, showers continue for the southeast coast. Another weak low right off the coast there. And then the low from Bristol Bay kind of slides off to the east-southeast. Puts a band of light rain or showers across Kodiak Island, extends up into Bristol Bay and across all of the southwest interior, linking up with this trough here. And that low now kind of drifts south or eastward here, staying south of St. Lawrence Island, continues to weaken. A couple of troughs rotating around the south side of that will bring some low clouds, fog, showers, light rain, drizzle, one of the four there into the Pribilof Islands, another batch out here farther to the west. Some of that may get down into the Aleutians, but not too much. Light showers possible, low clouds, fog, drizzle, especially the Bering Sea side of the Alaska Peninsula. Look for some isolated showers along the Arctic coast. North Slope will remain dry. Showers, thunderstorms along and south of the Brooks Range there, in across the eastern interior to the Copper River Basin, and into the southwest part of the state, Kuskokwim Valley, into the mid-Yukon River Valley areas. And moving on to tomorrow, this next low tracks a little farther to the east. Enough moisture and a lot of leftover moisture over the Panhandle makes for a pretty cloudy, showery day there. Remains unsettled for the North Gulf Coast. Dry with east-northeast winds, 15 to 25 miles an hour along the Arctic coast continuing. But most of the moisture now south of the Brooks Range, showers in the Koyukuk Valley, Kobuk Valley, and Lotto Hills here eastward across the upper Tanana Valley 40-mile country. Still some sunshine along with areas of smoke over the upper Yukon Valley. Could still reach the lower 80s there in Chuck Yitzhak and possibly Fort Yukon. Otherwise, showers with low clouds and fog into the Alaska Peninsula, the very weak trough there. Same thing for the Pribilofs up here, and some more showers back to the west with this low hanging out over the northern Bering Sea. Outlook for Thursday, low pressure, a weak low, but keeping the Bering Sea in a lot of IFR as far as flying conditions go. Clouds, low clouds, fog, drizzle, light rain or showers here for the Aleutians, all the way up to the Seward Peninsula and into the southern Chukchi Sea. Mostly sunny for the Brooks Range and some low clouds and fog along the Arctic coast with those gusty northeast winds continuing. Again, in the 15, maybe as high as 30-mile-an-hour range there, but lighter over the North Slope. Showers, chances of here across all of the eastern interior areas, Copper River Basin, south central Alaska, some light rain from Kodiak Island up along the Kenai Peninsula and the North Gulf Coast due to this weak low here. And it stays cloudy with showers over the Panhandle. Lows tonight in the 50s for the southeast coast and 50s here over the interior, but 40s now on the North Slope. In fact, upper 30s there in the central Arctic coast, otherwise 40s out over the Bering Sea. Highs tomorrow, again, possible lower 80s over the Yukon Flats and upland areas with upper 60s to lower 70s for the Tanana Valley out to about Galena. Cooling to near 50 for St. Lawrence Island, mid-50s for the Pribilofs and the Aleutians, 60s, 65 for South Central Alaska, and right around 60 for the Panhandle and the North Gulf Coast and Kodiak. Lows near 50 for Kodiak, lower 50s for the Southeast Coast, upper 40s in the Copper River Basin, and upper 40s also now over the Southwest Interior, mid-50s over the over the Tanana Valley, upper 50s Bettles out to Fort Yukon, and upper 30s and 40s for the Arctic Coast and North Slope. Highs to Thursday afternoon, still in the lower 80s over the Yukon Flats there, 70 to 75 for the Central Interior north of the Alaska Range, and 65 to 70 for the Susitna Valley now, a little bit recovery in temperatures there, back to 70 for the Copper River Basin, 60 to 65 for the Panhandle, otherwise 50s out here to the west